Good bright and blue Wednesday to everyone from GardenStateWeather.com and GardenStateWeather.blogspot.com, providing superior forecasting for the northern mid-Atlantic region 24 hours a day. I'm forecaster Robert Smith, and every single Wednesday since summer began has been one of the best days of the week. Now today there'll be some cumulus over the interior, but otherwise very pleasant weather conditions will be in place. This is the daily video forecast discussion for Wednesday, the 12th of August, 2015. First, a brief review of yesterday's damage here from thunderstorms. We had lightning strikes, a house, and down trees and power lines in Burlington County. Sorry about that. The page was refreshing. We had a couple lightning strikes on a house here. We had some hail, heavy rain actually in Burlington County last night, as well as that line of strong thunderstorms came through. We had some wind damage here out on Long Island as well, with downed trees and 40 to 50 mile per hour wind gust across this region here, and also in southern Connecticut and parts of the Delmarva region too. And as far as the rainfall from yesterday, whether it was the morning line of showers and thunderstorms that moved through the region or the late afternoon showers and thunderstorms that moved through parts of the region, everybody received anywhere from about a quarter to over 2, and in some locations over 2.5 inches of rain from these thunderstorms. Wide-scale view of the visible satellite imagery this morning shows lots of sunshine over the New Jersey, New York City, Philadelphia metropolitan area. And we do have some cumulus building in with an upper-level trough moving through. That means some cumulus will build back into the region during this afternoon, especially over the interior sections. It's just going to be a fantastic day as high pressure then begins to build in across our region for tonight right through Friday. Water vapor channel shows the same kind of thing. We've got dry sinking air, and here is a little bit of a disturbance here moving through the upper Great Lakes into southeastern Canada. May provide for some heating this afternoon and some cumulus over the interior, but absolutely beautiful, spectacular weather. Morning surface observations this morning show generally mostly sunny skies, clear weather, and temperatures are generally running in the upper 60s to lower 70s. The dew points are falling off from the upper 50s into the low 60s, and the winds are generally out of the northwest at speeds at less than 10 miles an hour as high pressure begins to move into the region. Another spectacular day if you have off to go to the beach today. Mostly sunny skies, temperatures in the lower 80s, northwest winds at less than 10 miles an hour, seas around 3 feet. Water temperatures around 72. This is for the New Jersey and New York beach, New Jersey and Delaware beaches. UVI index will be high at 8. A lower risk of rip currents today. We lost another person out there on New Jersey a day yesterday, I think, or the day before. So do be careful. Never swim near piers and jetties. Always swim in lifeguarded areas and have a flotation device, and never swim alone. Lightning threat, none today. The next high tide at Belmar will be, it's just passed at 6:19. Low tide at 12:13 this afternoon. High tide again in Belmar at 6:37 this evening. And for the New York beaches from New York City and Long Island for today, there is a moderate risk of rip currents still, which implies that wind or wave action will support stronger, more frequent rip currents. Remember, never swim alone. Lightning threat today, none out there. Seas 2 to 3 feet. Ultraviolet index very high. Sunscreen a must. Water temperatures in the mid-70s. Mostly sunny skies. Max temperatures will get into the lower 80s today, with the west wind becoming south late in the afternoon. And the next high tide at East Rockaway Inlet will be at about 6:59 this evening. Forecast charts from the Weather Prediction Center. Here comes the upper level trough. Few scattered clouds over the interior sections, and maybe an isolated chance of a shower or a spotty thunderstorm. Very, very localized over the region. Only most areas, less than 20%, even 10% chance of that happening over the interior valleys of New York and the Poconos and perhaps northwestern New Jersey this afternoon. Then high pressure builds in, and it is in control of our weather right through Friday. And this is delightful because the dew points, the air temperatures will be near seasonal levels for this time of the year. And the next chance of precipitation comes with a weak frontal boundary, which may come through the region on Saturday. And that may provide or touch off an isolated shower or thunderstorm. Most regions will remain dry, and then high pressure rebuilds in for the forecast once again. The next chance of any kind of organized precipitation may come probably by the middle part of next week, maybe even Tuesday at the earliest. Now, for the next 6 to 10 days, we're looking for a gradual warm-up. This is from August 17th through the 21st as high pressure and our pattern reloads a little bit out in the Pacific and here in the eastern United States. So we're expecting a warm-up in temperatures and also near normal to slightly below normal in terms of precipitation. For the next 8 to 14 days, again, finishing out August 19th through the 25th at or above seasonal temperatures, and probably near or just slightly above precipitation in the forecast as well. And with this beautiful weather in place right through Saturday, UVI index will be high. Pollen forecast into the weekend shows that we'll be on the moderate side with the grass now and also the weed as we approach the weekend. GFS forecast into motion. High pressure builds in, upper weak trough passing through with some cumulus this afternoon, maybe a spotty outlier or isolated shower, but nothing to be concerned about here. Most regions remaining completely dry, just some cumulus. High pressure builds in for tonight, right through Friday, even into Saturday. We could find an upper level disturbance again approaching Saturday afternoon or evening, touching off an isolated shower or thunderstorm. Most regions will remain completely dry, and high pressure builds in again across the forecast region right into the weekend with a gradual warm up into early next week, with the winds changing around to the southwest. And then a front approaches by Monday night or Tuesday. Again, most regions remain dry. There could be a outlier isolated shower or thunderstorm, mostly away from the forecast region. And we'll take a look at this as we approach the early and mid part of next week, because more high pressure will be building in with the warming conditions in place and temperatures near or at above seasonal levels for this time of the year. Gorgeous. So for everything live, it's GardenStateWeather.com, GardenStateWeather.blogspot.com, Twitter, Facebook, and Google+. I'm forecaster Robert Smith. You have a fantastic Wednesday.